Well, all right, everyone, welcome back to the beautiful world of Icarus. Today, we've got some fun plans. Now, normally I jump into this without any plans, but today I've actually got some things written down. And the first thing that we're gonna do is right behind us is our wonderful cabin, and we have a bunch of space up there that we have not been taking advantage of. And so what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna transform that into a sort of trophy room where I've got all the different heads of the animals that I've killed over time, and I've crafted up into trophies. And I think I'm gonna make kind of a big display room with some nice lighting, and I don't know, we'll just get creative with it. And the second thing we want to do is we're gonna find a MOA today. And the reason we want the MOA is because you guys let me know that it's one of the, or I guess the fastest way to travel. I guess it's faster than running. We'll find out, I guess, if we find one. And then the third thing is we want some condensed enzymes. And the reason we want those is because we can craft up some statues that require condensed enzymes. But in order to do that, we need to find some enzyme geysers. And there's kind of a whole process with that, so we will get to that for sure. And then if we've got some extra time, we'll find something else to do. But those are the three main goals today. All right, now I said I was gonna go find a MOA, but it looks like right in front of us is a pair of MOAs. Now, obviously, we're gonna have to get rid of the adult so that we can take the child in. And just like that, we have a new MOA pet. Let's get over here and grab him. You come with me, little guy. And let's see if we can add a vestige that we can craft up a little trophy head for. Yes, we can. Okay, we got the MOA vestige now. All right, come on, little guy. I don't know what your name's gonna be yet. Normally, I don't. I'm not very creative with names. A lot of times, I just take whatever randomly generated name they're given. But either way, he is just absolutely adorable. Look at this little guy. All right. Anyway, come on, buddy. Let's get you over to the animal sanctuary. Hey, guys, we've got a new friend. Oh, you are quick. Okay. Come on in here. You go ahead and enjoy yourself. I'm going to have you... Oh, wait. Oh, no, 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 no. Come back, come back, come back. So I accidentally stopped taming. I just wanted him to stop following me. Here, come here. Okay. So now he should stay in there. Let's make sure you guys got water. Yeah, that's good. What do you got for food? Got 3 corn left. Let me go and grab some. We have a wonderful garden out back here that we should have plenty of plants from. Now, I don't remember where I left off with that. I know I had a ton of things planted, but I don't remember what. Okay, so it looks like a bunch of soybeans, some squash, I think, and some wheat. But I believe they should be able to eat the soybeans. So let's go ahead and harvest all of these. Okay, there we go. And then another thing that I almost forgot about is the fact that you guys also let me know that we can craft a salting station, which I knew about. I just never did it. I didn't think there was a huge or like a real good point to actually crafting one up. Oh, I should probably get this food here for the animals. But yeah, turns out, I guess it really does help extend the time for food to expire. But all right, these guys are all completely fed. They should be good to go for quite some time here. But now, before we get on to the trophy room, we've already found the MOA, so we've already ticked one thing off of the checklist today. But let's go over. Let me see. Did I even unlock that? No, I did not. I did not unlock it. So let's go ahead and unlock that. We still have 11 points. We get points every single time that we level up, even though leveling up isn't technically accurate because we're stuck at level 60. But that's besides the point. We now have a salting station, so we just need some fiber, wood, stone, and charcoal, which we should have plenty of except for the wood. So let me go ahead and go chop down some trees. We're having to go further and further away to get wood from trees, and that's why I've kind of been putting it off. I don't know if we can regrow them. I'm wondering if we can actually plant trees. I'm not 100% certain, but I'm not too concerned about it because with my stats the way they are or at the level that they're at and the axe that I have, we get so much wood from all the trees that we chop down. Like, it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and get some chopped down, and then we'll get the salting station crafted. All right, and just like that, we chopped down 2 trees and we have over 500 wood. So, yeah, like I was saying, we get plenty of wood. I'm not really concerned about planting more trees or getting more to grow around here. I think we're going to be just fine. All right, let's go ahead. Let's grab some stone out of here. I'm going to have to kind of organize my inventory here in a minute. Let's grab some charcoal out of here. And then do we have everything for the salting station? We do. Go ahead and craft that up here. It'll take a few seconds. And there we go. And while we're here, let's go ahead and repair our lantern with some animal fat. Okay. I'm going to offload some of this stuff. Let me actually also craft up some wood piles. We'll have 4 stacks of wood here. We'll tuck them away in the corner. And then we'll go back to the cabin, put down our salting station, and see how much of a difference it really makes to our food exploration. Alright, let's go ahead and put the salting station down right here. I might do a little reorganization of the kitchen. I'm not certain. I'll probably move the herbalism bench at some point, because now it's kind of in the way as I extend out this way, but it's fine for now. But we should have some salt somewhere in here. Yes, 500 plus another 83. And then let's jump into one of these ice boxes. Let's just grab... nothing in there. How about some kind of food that we've already made? We have not made anything. Well, let's just grab a squash here. Let's go into the salting station. Can we salt the squash? Okay, so right now it's about 645 seconds until spoil, and now I'm guessing it was probably around 700 when it's full. So let's go ahead and salt the food. Oh, that's it. That was just super fast. Okay, now it's at 1600 seconds until spoil. Okay, so went from about 11.5 minutes to over 26 minutes before they spoil. So yeah, that's actually pretty good. But I just realized that used almost 100 salt. So I guess we should probably focus on mining salt a little bit more in the future because I didn't realize it was going to use up that much. But that's really good to know. I don't think I'm going to salt anything right now. I don't really have anything cooked up that I don't want to spoil. I guess these meats, but I'll wait till I actually cook those up to actually worry about them. Wait, you know what? I do have some cooked meat on me right now. Let's go back, grab that salt. Go back into the station and salt. So cooked stringy meat has about 3,200 seconds before it spoils. Oh, okay. I just realized we used up 99 salt before because we had a stack of 99 squash. So it uses only 1 thing of salt for every 1 item. Okay, so that's actually way better than I realized. I was thinking that it was just going to salt 1 at a time. So I just salted 13 stringy meats, and we've got over 4,100 seconds until it spoils. So that's pretty dang good. I'm going to leave the salt in here. And then, like I said, we have all of this area up here to get creative in. Now, I don't know if I'm going to expand it or I don't really know. I'm sure I'm going to start putting things together and then realize I don't like it, take it all apart, maybe expand. I'm not sure. I want to add some furniture in here as well as some statues and some lighting. Now, I think we go and try and make some of those enzyme statues first. And in order to do that, we actually need the condensed enzyme. But in order to find the condensed enzyme, I think we need some kind of detector, which I think I have, but I'm not certain because they're found in enzyme geysers. So let's go in here. I think I left it in here. We've got a deep mining ore scanner. I don't think we need that. Or maybe I do need the deep mining ore scanner. I'm not certain. It seems to be the only thing that I can find that might actually be able to scan for the enzyme geysers, but I really don't know. I say we just take it out and give it a shot. I don't think there's any near me because I'm pretty sure I've used this before. Yeah, so this 75% signal I think is going to the, what is this, aluminum over here underneath our cabin. Yeah, it's definitely going to this one. So I don't need this. This is the aluminum deposit. Let's see if we can get away from this and try and find an enzyme geyser. Okay, I moved a ways away from my cabin, and now we do have another signal. Let's go ahead and check that out and see what this one is. Okay, so this is gold, which will be nice if we need it, but we don't right now. I'm going to keep searching. This might take me a little while, but I'm going to see if I can find any around me. Okay, I think this is actually what we need, right? An enzyme geyser. Beautiful. So I actually just came across this by accident because there's a platinum deposit right around here. Yeah, right on the ridge over here. And yeah, sweet. So I guess we've got 2 right next to each other. So I'm going to run back to the base. I forgot about this, but I'm going to need that vapor condenser. So let me go grab that. And I don't think it needs to be powered by anything, but I do want to prepare for this a little bit because it's going to attract some waves of animals that are only going to want to kill me. And before I go any further, Listen, if I got too close to this guy, he was going to try and attack me anyway. What I want to do is I want to take his head. If we're going to build a trophy room, we might as well include as many trophies as possible. All right, so I have the vapor condenser here. Now, I don't know if I ever mentioned it. I'm pretty sure I made this like a million episodes ago. I don't know if I ever brought it up or not, and I think I actually made it by accident, thinking it was like the deep mining drill, and I just never got a chance to actually use it. So let's go ahead and throw that down in our hotbar. And I did make a little bit of extra rifle ammo. I only have 56, but we do have another 92 composite arrows, so I think we're going to be mostly okay. What I also probably want to do is make a few barricades, or probably just the hedgehogs, because we're going to be facing hordes of enemies, and I don't really want to take any chances. Let's go ahead and grab some rope wherever I put that. I've got 13. Is that all I have here? Another 23. Okay. Let's see how many we can make. We can make 5. That's not ideal. You know what? I say we make the wood spikes fortification, and we're going to need some walls for that, which means I think we need some nails. Grab 100 out of there. Jump back in here. And do we have enough to actually make any? We can make 1. That's because we need more wood. Did I grab it all? No, I've got 1 more stack. Okay, let's see here. Oh, shoot, I need some more rope. Okay, let's craft up this rope, make as much fortifications as we can, head over there, and start extracting some enzymes. All right, so here we go. And just really quick, what I ended up doing is I made some vegetable pie, which gives us like crazy stats. And I would have never done this before had I not done the previous mission where I had to craft up all the different pies and all the different things that we needed. And I absolutely love it. Gives us plus 150 max health, 150 max stamina, minus 15% stamina consumed by actions, plus 15% melee damage, another 15% health regen, and plus 10% experience gained. So yeah, that's pretty dang good. And if you look at my stamina bar, I mean, at this point, it might as well just be stretching across the entire screen. But anyway, let's go over to this geyser. Let's plant this bad boy down. I didn't start it, did I? No, I didn't. Okay, let's see. Let's put down the wood wall fortifications here. Put it right there. Oh. There. Can we kind of attach these? We can, but not the way I want to. And there's a storm coming. Beautiful. Let's put that there. I'm guessing they're going to attack this. That's why I'm putting it kind of around the condenser. Let's put this here. And let's attach all of these. Does it matter which way they're going? Probably does. Let me pick these up. That one's facing the right way. This one is not. So let's pick that up. Let's try and get these down before the storm. I don't know which way is technically the front. Let's assume this way. There we go. And there we go. Okay, it's kind of wonky. Maybe I should have made a 4th one. Don't really have time right now. What I need to do is I'm just going to get inside of this rock and try and just wait out the storm. And okay, hold on. I'm going to dump out all of these rocks now. And hopefully we don't hit that 1% chance on this rock, and we can kind of wait out the storm in here. All right, the storm has passed. I built myself a little platform that's probably going to end up doing nothing, but I say we just activate this bad boy and see how it goes. Okay, red light normally means bad, but I mean, it probably does mean bad because I'm about to get ambushed by a bunch of animals. And I don't know, wish me luck. Oh my goodness, they got here fast. Okay, let's see if we can... Oh gosh. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. I did not expect to get this many this fast. Oh, that's not good. I think I just helped in destroying the device. I was trying to shoot the wolf behind it, and I just kept shooting the device itself. Okay. Well, I guess now I know for the future how to handle this a little bit better. That's with a lot more barricades and probably a little bit more preparation. But let's go ahead and try and finish the rest of these guys off without them finishing me off. And I think that's the last of them. Is there one more over here? It looks like it. Oh, it's a Komodo. He's just munching on all of the remains. Okay. So did it drop anything when it destroyed? Oh, no. I didn't get a single thing from that, I don't think. No. Oh, great. Okay. Well, let me see. Do I need to repair these? Yeah, I do. So I'm going to try and repair these. Get away from me. I wasn't bugging you, man. But yeah, I'm going to repair these, run back, and see if we have enough materials to craft up another one. And maybe a little bit more wood and rope so we can craft more of these barriers and things like that. And we'll come back a little bit more prepared. All right, we are back, and I've got some more walls, some more spiky pokey things, and another vapor condenser. And on top of that, I've built 3 platforms that I can kind of run and jump to get different angles during the fight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the last 2 that I've got down probably over here. I'm putting them by the posts because I figure they're probably going to go after the posts if I'm on top of that. And I think I'm pretty much ready to go. I'm going to put the vapor condenser down here. I'm not going to start it just yet. What I am going to do is I'm going to eat some meat, eat a pie, drink some beer, and drink some wine. Make sure we're nice and drunk and full. And I had an extra wall. I still got one more in my inventory, but I've got one more extra. I'm just going to put it on this platform because I think I'm going to spend most of my time on this one. Oh, yeah, and then I put some cement beams down, too, for some added durability. I didn't have that many, so that one's got wood, but the other one over there also has cement. So let's go ahead and put spikes on this. I don't think that's going to do anything. Maybe it'll hurt me instead. And then I'm going to get rid of this guy. Oh. Missed the head, and now he's dead. But yeah, now that I've got rid of this guy, there's no one else around here, at least I hope. And I think I'm going to start this up, try and put the wall down, and I just took damage from hitting that spike. Try and put the wall down and then the spikes, and hope it goes better than last time. All right, let's go ahead and activate that. Let's attach this wall really quick. Come on, come on, come on. Right there. And can we put this on? Oh, no, we can't. Okay. That's fine. I'm not going to mess around with it any longer. They come in here pretty quick. Okay, yeah, they're coming from that side. Let's jump over to this one. Let's try and get some shots on these guys. Got one hit. Might just take the knife out if they're going to... Ow! Ow! If they're going to just attack me from over there. Are these guys fighting each other? Oh, yeah, that's like the alpha wolf. Oh! Dead alpha wolf. I'm going to try and make this last as long as possible. I don't know if I'm supposed to stop that at some point, because I think I can go in and collect whatever's in there. I think I just have to fend off these waves. So maybe if I wait until it gets a little bit too dangerous, then I go in, I shut it off, and hope they don't destroy it before then. I'm actually making some pretty good shots so far, knock on wood. But yeah, I'm going to try and fend them off for as long as possible and see how this goes. So, I don't know what's going on, but I killed off a wave of wolves, and it seems to have just stopped. The worst thing that's here right now are just some Komodos that are cleaning up the scrap. So, let me go and check on the vapor condenser, see how that's looking. Let's pick this wall up here really quick. It's got 0 condensed materials. Is it not working? I'm going to try shutting it off and turning it back on. Let's put this wall back down. And let's see. Yeah, we got another wave. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so I'm just checking it again because the wave stopped, and I'm still not getting anything from this. I don't know what in the world I'm doing wrong. I don't know if it's because it's completely blocked off and the animals don't have access to it, therefore it's not working properly. I don't think that's the case. I'm not sure what in the world is going on. All it says is that it can be placed over enzyme geysers across Icarus to condense vapor into exotics or condensed enzymes. Now, I don't know what I'm missing. It's running. I can activate it. The waves come in. It just, for some reason, isn't collecting anything. Am I not waiting long enough? I don't know what the problem is. I'm going to try one more time, and if it doesn't work, I'm just going to call it. I'm going to pick up all my stuff and head back home, and then we'll just work on the trophy room. Well, I don't know what in the world is going on. I've been waiting here for what seems like forever. No more additional waves have come. I doubt that if I go and check the condenser right now, I'm going to find anything in there. I don't know if it's just broken. That would be my luck, or maybe I'm just doing something wrong. If you guys know, please let me know down in the comments. I think for now, I'm gonna go pick up all my walls, all my fortifications, and run back to the base. And I say we just go and make the trophy room the best that we can. All right, so I have been hard at work for quite some time. I would say probably 6, maybe 7 hours of work. And trust me, it's not going to look like I did that. I just did a lot of different testing, a lot of different experimentation with the trophy room and struggled with some of the building and everything, and I'll get into that here in a second. But it is finally finished. It's nighttime and I want to get to it before the sunlight comes out because I think it looks pretty cool at night. So let's get into it. Let's go in here. Let's go upstairs. And first thing you'll notice is I've walled off this entire section with glass, and I've obviously got a bunch of mounts right off the bat here with a painting off to the side. I've even got a bird right in the front, which I think looks pretty cool. I did not know you could mount Kias, but you can. And I have, I think, appropriately labeled this the House of Heads, because that's literally all it is. And then I was able to actually put up a light bulb right up here, and that just gives us a little bit of extra lighting, and I really like how it looks. Because if we shut it off, it gets pretty dark pretty fast. But let me turn it back on. Let's go into here, and let's check this place out. So here's a little overview of everything. And if we start off on the right here, we've got an alpha wolf head, because when we were trying to get the enzymes, I think we killed like 4 or 5 of them. So I harvested a few of them and mounted their heads up. I've got a snow rabbit, a regular rabbit, and then I've got some lighting in there so that you can actually see these guys. Otherwise it gets pretty dark in there. And then I've got what I've labeled as the unprovoked aggressors, which is the horse, or the Taurinus, I think is how you say it, a gator, and a cave worm. And of course, I've got some lighting to make sure that you can see those pretty good as well. Then we move into this area. Now, as you can tell, I've got just the twig walls on the back. And if we actually go on the other side, on the outside of our cabin right now, you'll see that there's actually stone on the other side. And I'll explain that, I think, when it gets lighter out, because that was an absolute pain. That's what took me probably the most time to figure out and get perfect. But anyway, I've got a bunch of lighting in here. I threw in some plants, and this guy keeps neighing over here. Whinnying? I don't know. Anyway, for some reason, this guy followed me into the house, and I just kind of trapped him in here. Hey, little guy. Anyway, yeah, a bunch of lighting. I've got the cougar. I've got a wild boar up there. Those, I mean, that one I just kind of put in as a filler. Same thing with the Kamui over here. But yeah, this is the desert dwellers, I called it. Even though I put a tusker up here. They're obviously not in the desert. But we've got the antelope up here. We've got the zebra. And then, like I said, we've got the cougar. And the nice thing about all of these little storage boxes is I can actually use them as storage, because this is a dresser and a little nightstand. Now, you might actually notice that there are some rustic wooden signs behind these. That's because if I tried to mount these trophies up against the wall directly, they actually kind of get lost in the grassy wall, and it just doesn't look very good. It looks like these. And I actually like the look of these a little bit better, because it almost seems like they're coming out of the grass, though you can see the actual wooden plaque, or I guess, I don't even know what it's called, whatever the head is mounted on. This guy I put front and center just because he's front and center. But anyway, yeah, I've got these signs, and I put them there because, like I said, otherwise they'll go into the wall, and I can put these mounts just right above the signs, and they'll kind of hover right above. And so if I remove those signs, the mount will actually fall off. And then I also put one more light bulb right up there, so it does get a little dark, and that just kind of adds some light for us. I think it looks pretty good. And then if we go over to our left, well, actually, hold on, before we do that, we can look at the wall behind us. I've got another painting here and another one here, and then I put another little rabbit on a industrial wall shelf. I like the metal wall shelf, so I decided to put that up there. And of course, I got a little lighting, and I've got a deer up there too. But anyway, over into this corner, we've got a bunch more. We kind of made a display on this wall up here, and I really like how it turned out. I especially like this bird. I kind of made it the centerpiece, and shoot, it actually is getting bright out, but that's okay. You kind of got the gist of it, how it looks at night, and I really enjoy it. Let me know what you think of it. But of course, we've got the deer, we've got another snow rabbit, cave worms, we've got regular wolves, the snow wolf, and then we've got the, not the cougar, is it the panther? Not panther, I don't know. It's the spotted version of the cougar. And then we've got a buffalo or bison, and then a couple horse heads on either side. I know it's a little bit dark, and I'll light it up here in a second. I don't have a light bulb up here. I'll show you kind of my alternative. And then, of course, we've got the Komodo, the chamois, and then a hyena over there. And then just some more deer, chamois, and antelope, another rabbit, and just some more glowing effects from the rocks. Now, like I said, I did add some lighting over here, and I took that opportunity to check out this directional work lamp just to see how good it was or really what it did. And, man, this thing is bright. So, yeah, I don't know. I kind of like it. It really obviously shines in this corner, and if we ever want to just kind of admire our work over here, we can just turn this bad boy on. And then, of course, I've got the bear rug, and then I think I've got, what is this, just a wolf rug? And then I ran out of heads to make any more rugs, so that's all we've got right now. And then I did add a creepy little alpha wolf trophy up here, too. You can really, at least from my side, I can really only see his eyes glowing. It's really dark. You might be able to see it a little bit better. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of the trophy room. Now, let me get to this darn wall. This was an absolute pain, and it was nothing but trial and error over and over and over again. Like I said, we've got twig wall on this side, and if we go outside here and check it out, we'll see that it's stone right there. And I did put some glass up there. That's because there's essentially two walls placed right next to each other. Now, we normally wouldn't be able to do that, but what I learned when making that gazebo is that we can kind of place posts pretty much wherever we want. And so I took that opportunity to put a secondary post in here. You can see the one on the left, that's the original, and then I put one in the right. It's kind of phased into the original post. And I brought it up here, and since I offset it to the right a little bit, we were able to put the twig wall on the other side of this stone wall. So that's how I was able to actually do that. And the reason that I have to put this glass up here is because of the funky setup with the wall, storms will actually affect the twig walls on the inside. I'm not sure why. I'm guessing because it probably phases through the wall a little bit, enough so that the weather will affect it. And I ended up putting up some glass up there too, because in the past, I'm sure if you've seen past episodes, you'll know that storms start to damage these walls. And if I let them go too long, I have a feeling that it's going to take enough damage that the mounts are going to actually fall off. So I'm not a huge fan of like the glass over there and up here, but it's my best option for protecting the walls. And then on top of that, I did add some nice glass windows, and I really like how that looks. It's much cleaner than just these regular wood shutter windows. Oh, I think my steps here took some damage. But yeah, I do like these windows, and I'm going to keep those there, but I thought that was a really good kind of option to replace the windows up top, just to add some more lighting and just make it look a little bit cleaner. Now, on to what happened just about 30 minutes ago. I stepped away to take care of some things, and I was just hanging out in the cabin, and the next thing I know is all of my pets died. You'll notice some wood walls, one right here and one over here. That's because a gator came in, took down the walls, did a total of 2,500 damage, because that's how much HP the walls have, and destroyed the walls and killed all the animals in it. This guy just ended up showing up. I guess I started taming him without realizing it. And so I guess at least I have another buffalo. But I did have that tamed moa for a short time, and I was able to use him to traverse all the way to the different regions so that I can get some of the desert biome animals as well as some of the snow biome animals, including, you already saw the tuskers, and I did mount one up here too. But obviously, I took down a mammoth as well. And I took that opportunity to take his head with me, and I could not fit it into my trophy room. It was way too massive, so I put it up there, and yeah, it's a little bit of an accent piece, or a lot of bit of an accent piece. But I like how it turned out. I really like how the trophy room turned out. I tried to make it kind of a little bit cozy with some nice lighting, and fill it out as much as possible, and I think we kind of achieved that goal. Now, I haven't killed, you know, all of the animals and taken the vestiges from all of the different types of animals out here on sticks, so in the future, we will definitely do some more of that, and we're going to add to the trophy room. Now, a little side note, I don't know how much I'm going to include of all of the building because I ended up losing a lot of the footage, unfortunately. So that's a bummer, but hey, we got it done. And then one last thing I was going to do that I haven't done yet is I wanted to add some fish up onto the roof pieces here and just kind of see how that looks, because we can actually mount them on these beams that go across, and I think I can make it look nice and uniform and pretty clean. So I say we just kind of finish off the day with a little bit of fishing out here on the lake. We'll go out to the dock and just enjoy the rest of the day. All right, I have grabbed my fishing rod, so let's head over to the dock. I don't know why there's so... Actually, I do know why there's so many Komodos around right now, and there's probably going to be some crocs around as well, because one of the things that the crocs did is they took down my scarecrow that I had up, and so it's no longer scaring off any of the predators. So it's been a rough time. It's been a very long process, but ultimately, I think it turned out pretty good. But anyway, let's go ahead and cast out, see if we can catch some fish. All right, and right off the bat, we've got a spotted snapper. It's nothing special, it's just kind of a regular one. Let's go ahead and throw it in our tackle box here. And so long as we have it in the tackle box, it won't spoil. I can only have 2. Maybe I should have made a second one, but for now, we'll just do that. We're going to keep fishing. I have 3 mounts currently because we had them up before we started the trophy room. So I want to catch at least 3, just see how it looks and go from there. Look at that, we've got an Emerald Diano, I think is what it's called. And I also caught an Ember Snapper and a Sunset Trout. So, that's 4 total. Wait, no, I've got 2 Sunset Trout. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get those mounts. I think I've got them in the workshop. I'm gonna put these guys in the ice box for now, just to make sure that they don't spoil. And then I'm gonna go grab those mounts and we'll put them up in the trophy room and see how it looks. And there we go. So I added 2 on either side of this Tusker here, which I kind of like those spots. I kind of like how that looks. I couldn't put them any higher. That's the only spot I could put them. I guess I could put them a little bit lower. But, and then I put 3 more up here. So what I'm thinking is that if we kept fishing, we made a few more mounts, we could kind of line these roof pieces with more of these mounts. And I think it'll just not only add a little bit more to this room, but it'll obviously add a little bit more color even, which I know we have a lot of color already, but I don't know. I like it. I like it. It feels full. It feels like kind of diverse in terms of all the different wildlife. And like I said, there's still different animals that we haven't killed. I want to say there's an elephant that we could kill, but I'm not 100% certain. But I know there's more. I know there's bigger mounts. I'm pretty sure we can kill like the massive sandworm, as well as some other big and small animals out here. But overall, I think it turned out pretty darn good. And I'm still not sure if I'm going to actually tame this guy or just keep him trapped in here forever. For now, I think I'm just going to leave him though. But alright, I think I'm gonna call it here. I had a lot of fun. I spent so much time on this. You have no idea. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, let me know. Throw a like on the video. Subscribe if you want to see some more of this type of stuff. I've got a ton more coming out. And for those of you who are still around and fans of the Scum series, I promise I'm gonna be getting back into that. I'm just waiting for them to kind of work out the kinks of their new update. And then we're gonna be right back at it. And I don't know how long this one's gonna be. If it's gonna be short, if it's gonna be long. I have no clue at this point. I've been working on this one for several days and countless hours, but I really do hope you guys enjoyed. But I'm going to stop my ramblings. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next one. Later.